We haven't done a lot of, I don't think this council has done one local improvement, have we?
No.
Okay, so we're not aware of local improvement, right? Some of us are, but all of us aren't. So I think what the deputy is approaching is the starting point for an LIA. And the fact of the matter is LIA is a good funding mechanism, but you don't do it without the input of the people. You don't do it jackass backwards. You start doing it jackass backwards and then you're going to be in trouble. So I think she's quite correct. I think council needs the information delivered to them about what an LIA is, how it's approached, what the process is, what the planning process is, how we have public meetings or we don't, or whatever it is. I don't think that knowledge is amongst this council at this point in time. But these questions that the deputy mayor is asking is exactly part of that process. And I think when somebody gets well, instead of the weird one down in Fort Frank, one of them was $8,000. Well, we have a report that said back when we first saw this from St. Clair that the potential savings for somebody who was going to put an addition onto their house in the Upper Wash region, et cetera, would be maybe $3,000 if they were going to hire a consultant. But if they're going to do an LIA, and their cost is going to be, because they've got 3 lots on Upper Wash Beach, it's going to be $12,000 to do it. Are they going to buy into an LIA for $12,000 when they want to put an addition onto their cottage, which is going to cost them $3,000 per consultant? No. So this is why we have to have a discussion, because there's the part of the larger good, and then there's the part of the specific good. And if it's a true LIA, then that's exactly how you fund it. But we don't, because we didn't put it in the budget, make it into an LIA now because we didn't put it into the budget. That is jackass backwards in our case. See where I'm going, Mr. Mayor?
Absolutely. We need to decide whether that's the direction we're going, or whether this is funded the same way as the dynamic beach study in the north with APCA was funded on everybody. Yeah. Several of the studies have been done in different areas, have been funded by the general levy, so we have to make that decision.
That's the history we need to have.
Okay, so we're gonna ask, and I guess we've had a discussion on this. I would ask for a motion that this be sent to staff to talk about in the report on the different options for funding and the precedents and the history that has been done with funding in the past. Deputy Mayor will make that motion. And seconded by Councillor Bonstein. Any other questions? All in favor of that? That's carried. Clerk's report. The annual agreement with Extreme Water Sports Use on Municipal Property. The recommendation page 142. Councillor Bonstein.
Move the recommendation.
Authorization given. Second by Deputy Mayor Day. Questions? Councillor Scott.
We lease them a piece of property to do their business. Do they have to carry insurance to do that? Yes. And they have to show you the policy and.
Page 145, set up the license, determining the license, insurance, risk,
I just want to
indemnity.
make sure because I didn't want us to be liable.
Page 147.
Mine starts at 151.
Okay. Did I get all in favor of that? All in favor? Carried. We're really in favor twice. Clerk's report 36, building permit statistics and planning. That's for information. Councillor Russell.
Receive and file.
Seconded by Councillor Cook. Any questions? All in favor of that? Carried. Clerk's report 38, to extend the term of the interim CAO. Councillor Bonstein.
Move to pass the recommendation.
Seconded. Councillor Wire. Is the you still want the job to be extended? All in favor of that? It's carried. Thank you. I mean that. Thank you for all that extra you do. 8:15. Report number 39 is to declare a parcel land surplus to the needs of the municipality, and we had the public meeting earlier regarding this, and there's a recommendation, Councillor Scott.
I'll move that recommendation.
Seconded, Councillor McGuire. Any questions? All in favor then? That's carried, thank you.
Point of order, Mr.
Yes.
Is the file going good on that one? Is the file on that one, the properties?
Sorry, this is a resolution.
Is it? Resolution of the file, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Okay. Bylaws. Bylaw 32 for extreme water sports, bylaw 33 for site plan, bylaw 34 confirming resolutions to date, bylaw 35 to appoint interim CAO and deputy clerk, and bylaw 36 to declare land surplus. Councillor Scott, move 3 readings.
1, 2, and 3 move.
Second by Councillor Russell. Seeing any questions? All in favor? Carried. The accounts. Page 163. Councillor Scott,
I'll move the accept the
check
accounts
listing for $4,364,710.
as presented.
Second by Councillor Bonson. Councillor McGuire.
Just have a question through the.
Check number 36693 here in district contracting for Frank's Emergency. Is that the total amount, the 30,000?
No, it's not. No, it's more expensive than that.
Make note that Councillor Cook declared a conflict because there's an account on there earlier. Any other questions? Councillor Russell.
Just a comment, Mr. Mayor, when 3 feet of water, 3.5 feet of water rose in the cut, the work they did, it worked really well, it just went out.
And it wouldn't have otherwise?
Okay.
Okay.
They did good work.
Okay.
They needed them.
So it's still downhill.
Water comes, water goes.
All in favor of the account? It's carried. Notices of motion, Councillor Bonsteel, is it page 168?
This is a result of our meeting with South Cobb Commons Park Association, municipality, and the remediation of Lakeview Avenue, which the Director of Community Services could ask that you prepare a report on possible remediation solutions that you can bring back to council.
Your seconder, Councillor Scott. Any other questions? Councillor Russell?
This was the one that you reported in the budget, through you, Mr. Mayor, to the branch? This is the road that you, is this the tar and chip road?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
This is the first row from
Okay,
2012.
that's the one we discussed in the budget.
We've had,
I didn't, thank you.
there's ongoing with the contractor, and issues are being, and you're just gonna bring an update back. All in favor of that? That's carried. Asking for a report. New business, an opportunity for an emergent issue to be discussed at council. Seeing none. Councilors' reports. I am going to start off. I had a brief meeting with Chief Brissett, and we have discussions about getting our committee back together and working with the band on a number of issues that are important for the summer. So that direction, it was agreed to that we would try and restrict that committee, and our staff are working at setting up some dates with our committee and their committee. I did attend the Blue Mountain Parks Ontario award ceremony, and I was going to bring the award with me tonight, but I thought it would be fitting to present the award at the Legacy Center at our next meeting, so I will bring it to the Legacy Center with the presentation at that time. It was a very good event. It was a conference there, and there's a number of programs that I think we should look into. There's a youth